Gave me the blue.
I gave you that money. I gave you and your boys money on the street.
Yeah.
I had a video on you.
Everything.
I put a video out trying to help y'all.
Yeah.
And then you cussed me out. You cussed me out, nigga. On the street. And you told me you gonna pull your pistol on me. And I'm like, I'm out here fighting for y'all. Loving y'all niggas. And you doing me like I got you on my Instagram, man. I was trying to I was trying to man, I'm out here trying to fight for y'all, have y'all back. Let me finish. I'm cool, we cool. I'm trying to have your back. And man, you treated me bad, man. You scared me. You had me afraid, and I'm out here fighting for y'all niggas, man. These white people trying to kill y'all out here. They want y'all locked up. They want y'all dead. I'm fighting for y'all. You cut.
He had me. He had me till he started lying to him. But he been lying to him the whole time. He ain't fighting for them. But these white people don't care about, man, these white people would love for these dudes to be productive citizens. We gotta stop saying that white people want you to do something. You think white people want a bunch of criminals running around the town? A bunch of gun-wielding hotheads that just spray bullets haphazardly everywhere when they catch your attitude about something? That's nothing could be further from the truth. Why is he using the N-word so gratuitously? If he's supposed to be a preacher, what he trying to be on their level or whatnot? You ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta keep saying the N-word, the N-word, the N-word to be on there. To meet, I get you gotta meet people where they at, but it just seemed forced. But yeah, listen, man, Indian people, Hispanic people, everybody, and get in the chat and tell me if you really agree with what I'm saying. Everybody wants these kids to be productive citizens and people that, you know, add something to society. No one wants these kids continuing to make everywhere they go unsafe. No one wants these kids to be out on the street just committing crime and robberies and knockout games. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants these kids running up on their car with waters, pressing people out to buy waters from them, and when they don't, like, threatening to shoot them. Nobody wants that. What is he talking about? Who wants that? Who wants these people to be like, who wants that? Like, so everybody wants these kids to be productive citizens, to lead law-abiding lives. Nobody is out here killing these kids but them, each other. Nobody. Nobody's killing them but each other. Nobody. The only people killing them are each other. That's it. They're the only ones killing each other. Killing them. Each other. No one, and I mean no one, is killing them but each other. Today, the Ku Klux Klan was trending. So the Ku Klux Klan was trending on Twitter today. Okay, so it's at 16 now. It was much higher earlier. So the Texas Senate has passed a bill to eliminate a requirement that public schools teach that the Ku Klux Klan is morally wrong. That same bill dropped studying Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech as a curriculum requirement. Look at that picture. It's in black and white. It's from the 50s. And even then, they weren't killing black people like that. Ku Klux Klan's real heyday was the 1860s, 70s, 80s, up until like maybe the 1920s. After that, it was all downhill for Ku Klux Klan. They ain't been doing nothing to brothers and sisters. Uberfax writes, in May 1924, Notre Dame students stormed a Ku Klux Klan rally in Indiana. They ripped the robes and hoods off of Klansmen and chased them out of the area. The Texas Senate passed a pro-Ku Klux Klan bill because of course they did.
Well, how about this? Texas Republicans have passed a bill shredding the public school curriculum in their state, removing the requirement that students be taught about things like the I Have a Dream speech, Susan B. Anthony, Cesar Chavez, Native American history, and pretty much anything not all root-tootin' white manny, which isn't entirely true. Historical white men are affected as well, namely the worst ones to ever live. The bill also removes the requirement that students be taught the history of white supremacy, including slavery, the Klan, and how those things are morally wrong. Ah, yes, implying that slavery might not have been wrong. Classic Party of Lincoln, am I right? Also, Texas, what's left to teach? It's just going to be 12 straight years of the Alamo and 90s Cowboys facts. Also, speaking of Cowboys facts, if you remove all the Native Americans from history, who are the heroes of all your stories going to shoot in the back? Didn't think about that, did you? This is some real rodeo clown shit here. Clearly a continuation of their ongoing war against the boogeyman of critical race theory. They can't have little white kids learning anything that might make them feel fundamentally racist or whatever. All right, here's the deal. I grew up white in the South. I learned about the Klan, and whether it was from history class, my godless daddy, or John Grisham, either way, somehow I was aware that the Klan sucked out loud and dressed dumb as fuck while doing it, okay? And yeah, all the cross burnings and the lynchings made me pretty uncomfortable. They're supposed to. But I never felt personally offended by learning any of that, probably on account of I'm not in the Klan. Why would I be offended by that? And some people might say, well, maybe you had ancestors that were in the Klan. Well, then fuck my great-great-grandpapa, if he was. Like, if that guy could find out how I would one day turn out, he might stop flogging his mule long enough to call me a queer, okay? To hell with their legacy. If you are offended to hear that the actions of the Klan were wrong, that kind of implies that you think they were right. How else do you explain it? These things should be taught in history classes because they happened. They really actually did happen, and they mattered. And those should be the only criteria for what is taught in history class. It's like these people are just admitting, we believe that our children are so fragile that the truth might be damaging to them, and so we must ignore it and cherry pick a different reality designed for their convenience, which actually completely makes sense when you consider how these people lead their own lives and then call us soft. Kiss my ass, man.
Yeah, okay, fine. You want to talk the facts about the Ku Klux Klan? You want to teach the Ku Klux Klan in school to little 7-year-olds and 8-year-olds? Fine. Are we going to teach that the Ku Klux Klan was founded by the Democrats, who were the Southern planters, the men who owned the plantations in the South, where all those slaves worked and toiled? And when they had to free their slaves, they created a group to go around and terrorize those slaves, those now freed slaves, freedmen. And they did it for 60 years, unchecked. You want to talk about that? I didn't think so. So they're going to teach the Ku Klux Klan to little kids in elementary school, but lie about it. This is a big mess, y'all, man. Wow. This country is going to hell in a handbasket, man.
Boys, man, on the street, I had a video on you.
Everything, bro.
I put a video out trying to help y'all. And then you cussed me out. You cussed me out, nigga. On the street. And you told me you was gonna pull your pistol on me. And I'm like, I'm out here fighting for y'all. Loving y'all, niggas. And you doing me like I got you on my Instagram, man. I was trying to I was trying to, man, I'm out here trying to fight for y'all, have y'all back. Let me finish. I'm cool, we cool. I'm trying to have your back. And man, you treated me bad, man. You scared me. You had me afraid, and I'm out here fighting for y'all niggas, man. These white people trying to kill y'all out here. They want y'all locked up. They want y'all dead. I'm fighting for y'all. You cussed me out. You told me you'll pull a pistol on me. You scared the shit out of me, man. I forgive you. I don't know. Hey, I'm with y'all. I'm finna give you some change too. But let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. People out here care for y'all. You know what I'm saying? No, them niggas don't. They don't, and they don't do y'all right. But listen, y'all got a big purpose, but man, you a leader. You leading people. People follow you. That's what I saw. That's what I do. I'm a pastor. Always in church. People follow you. You got a responsibility out here for your boys. They want to kill y'all. Do you hear what I'm telling you? They want to kill you, dog. Put your ass in jail for 40 years over nothing. I'm telling you. I'm in a cap.
He just said that the kid pulled the pistol on him and scared him to death. Which is a crime. I don't know if you get 40 years for it, but I'm sure this kid's done something that he could have got 40 years for. Every day we do stories where that debunk what he just said. They don't just give these kids 40 years. They give these kids a few hours in custody and then they send them home. What he just said is it's not even, it's criminal. He should be locked up for 40 years for what he said. These kids get arrested for carjacking somebody, robbing somebody, pulling a pistol on somebody, and they're home in a matter of hours. And if they get arrested again that night, they'll be home the next day. And we see that every day. And this happens all over the place, everywhere. And this is why I always tell you guys that whole violence interrupter, the old homie coming back to the hood to talk to the young kids, that don't work, man. It don't work, because this is how they sound. This is what they saying to them kids, amongst other foolishness. Telling these kids that white people out here trying to kill them. How does that help them? How in the world does that help them? Telling white people want to get them 40 years for nothing. How does that help these kids? When these people don't even, well, they're water boys, so they encounter white people, but if they weren't water boys, if they were just in the hood, they wouldn't even encounter no white people. Every single person in their city that gets murdered is black. Every single one. And all the suspects are black. All of them. He just fed them all lies. All lies. And they're going to believe it because it gives them an out in life. The white man trying to hold me back so I don't have to be who I don't have to fulfill my potential. Because the white man trying to hold me back. But What this pastor's doing is criminal, man.
You lead people. People follow you. That's what I saw. That's what I do. I'm a pastor. Always in church. People follow you. You got a responsibility out here for your boys. They want to kill y'all. Do you hear what I'm telling you? They want to kill you, dog. Put your ass in jail for 40 years over nothing. I'm telling you. I'm in the Capitol fighting for y'all. In the streets fighting. I'm finna give you some change, but hear what I'm telling you. Be careful out here, bro. Because they ain't playing. They making laws trying to lock y'all up and kill y'all. I'm telling you. I'm fighting for it. So when you see me, be respectful, man. Don't make me feel scared of my own people. Y'all boys out here trying to get money. That cool? We straight? We black. We black.